Today's lesson in economics is going to be on producers and consumers. Our goal today is that we can explain what it means to be a producer and a consumer. Kind of big words, but we'll talk about what each of those mean. So think about this first. If you had $20, what would you buy? Would you buy a new toy, a game, or clothes? Or maybe you would use a service like a haircut or go see a show. We talked in the last lesson about the difference between goods and services. Quick reminder, a good is something that you buy, like it says here, like a toy, a game, or clothes, example of goods. A service is something that someone does for you, like getting your hair cut. Remember, most goods and services cost money, so if you have $20, what would you spend it on? Would you buy some goods? Would you spend it on a service? People who buy and use goods and services are called consumers. So if you have the $20 and you're using it to buy things, then you are a consumer. Consumers pay money to get a good. So if you look at this picture, the lady is a consumer. And what is she buying? Well, she's buying apples. If you buy lunch, you are a consumer. If you go to a movie, you are a consumer, right? You are paying for a ticket, and then with that ticket, you're allowed to see the movie. When you buy a present for a friend, you are a consumer. So anytime you're spending money on something, you are being a consumer. People who make a good or service, they're called the producers. So the consumers are the people that buy the stuff, but the producers are the ones who make it. It's because they're producing something. Producing is just another word for making, pretty much. So a factory worker is a producer because they make goods. So pretend you worked at an Xbox factory. Then the good you are making is Xboxes. So they're not the ones buying the Xboxes in the factory, they're the ones making it. That makes them producers. Bakers are producers because they bake food. If you're a baker and you bake a cake, okay, you're not the one eating it, someone else is buying it. So you're producing the cake, you're making the cake. A mail carrier is a producer because they provide you with a service. So remember, producing is not just about making goods, but it also could be someone that gives you a service. Delivering mail is a service that you're paying someone to deliver the mail because you are not able to get mail on your own. So the mail carrier is a producer. Producers make the goods or services, and consumers buy the goods or use the service. So we're going to look at some examples of that. Mila and her family go to a restaurant. The chef makes the food. So the chef is the producer, because in this picture, she is the one producing the food. She's making the food. Mila and her family, they are the consumers, because they're the ones who bought the food with money and they're the ones who are eating it. Many people in their day-to-day life are both producers and consumers. So what does that mean? Well, take Jose, for example, the guy in the picture. Jose is a barber. He is a producer because he provides a service. Okay, when this guy right here is getting his hair cut, he's paying Jose money to cut his hair. So in this case, Jose is a producer. He's getting paid money by this guy who's a consumer. But now imagine Jose goes home and he needs to eat. Well, now he is a consumer because he is buying the food he needs to eat. Pretend like he went home and ordered a pizza and he bought the pizza with money. Now he is not a producer like he is during his job. He's actually a consumer because he's paying money for the pizza and eating it. So people aren't all producers or all consumers. Sometimes you're a producer and that's how you make money. And with that money, you become a consumer. So with that money, you buy things, making you a consumer. Consumers have to make smart decisions about what they spend their money on. Since money is not unlimited, people cannot buy everything they want. Right? Let's go back to the $20 example. If you have $20, you can't buy a new house, a new car, new toys, new clothes. That's going to cost a lot more than $20. So you can only buy certain things with $20, and you have to choose what it is. And if you spend all that money on something that you don't really want or something that you don't even need, then you're not making a smart choice with your money. So that's what they're saying there. For your consumer, you need to make smart choices with your money on what you buy so you don't waste money. Remember, money's not unlimited. You unfortunately don't get as much money as you want. You only have a certain amount of money to spend. People are both producers and consumers. Producers and consumers help our economy run smoothly. They help put people to work to earn income so they can purchase wants and needs. And this is what I was saying in an earlier slide. So this farmer, for example, right now is a producer. People are paying him money for the potatoes. But now the farmer with that money is going to buy stuff, and now he is a consumer. So let's pretend this farmer goes to a movie. Now he is a consumer. He's using the money he got from the potatoes. Pretend someone gave him $10 for the potatoes. And now he goes to the movie and he spends that $10 to watch the movie. So once again, we are producers at some point, consumers at some point, and you need both to have an economy that runs smoothly.